Namaste parents, hello children, this is AJ. Welcome back to our session. We are learning 7th standard CBSE mathematics. In this session, we are starting a new chapter, chapter 4, simple equations. What is an equation, children? An equation is a condition on a variable. It expresses the relation between two expressions on both the side of equal to sign. That means an equation there is always equal to sign. Correct children? We have already learned algebraic expressions. So it is easy to understand what is an equation. Let us start. X, Y, Z, so on, these are all variables. Right children? Now numbers, these are all constants children. Right children? So 2x, the combination of variable and constant. This is a term. Now combination of terms with arithmetic operations plus 3y or 2x minus 3y. So combination of terms with the arithmetic sign plus minus into division. So these are called expressions. Now coming to equation always has a equal to sign. Now see one example children. 4x plus 5. This is an expression. Correct? I am writing another expression. 6x minus 25. 6x minus 25 is another expression children. It expresses the relation between two expressions on both the sides of the equal to sign. That means we should have equal to sign in between these two expressions. Right children? Now this is an equation. I can say this is an equation. Correct children? I'll write one more. 2x plus 5y equal to 2. Equal to some value. Correct children? This is one expression and this is one expression. In between equal to sign is there. So this is an equation. Correct? In the equation we have two parts children. One is LHS part. LHS means left hand side part. And this one RHS, right hand side part children. Now always LHS left hand side part is equal to the RHS right hand side part. Now see how to write an equation children. Let us see some examples. The sum of x and y is 5. The sum means addition of what? X and y. That means x plus y. Correct children? Sum of x and y means x plus y. Is means equal to 5. That's it. Next one. The difference of P and Q is minus 20. Difference means subtraction. The difference of P and Q. That means P minus Q is means equal to. P minus Q equal to how much? Minus 20. Right children? Now the third one, the product of minus 32 and x. Product means multiplication children. Minus 32 and x. That means x. Is means equal to 8. That means minus 32 into x minus 32x equal to 8. This is an equation. Like this we have to write the equations children. How to solve an equation children? Now see 3x plus 2 equal to 5. This is one equation. Right? Here the variable is x. If you find out the x value, that is a solution of an equation. Correct children? Let us do this one. 3x plus 2 equal to 5. So I want x. That means I'll keep 3x here and I will send plus 2 to right hand side. That means 3x equal to 5 plus 2 will go to right hand side means minus 2. Correct children? Now 3x equal to 5 minus 2 is 3. X equal to, here 3 is multiplying. If you send right hand side, it is dividing now. Now 3 by 3 is 1. What is x value? Here x value is 1. Now this is a solution of an equation. Now we'll check it is correct or not. Right children? Now put x equal to 1 into this equation. 3 of 1. That means 3x means 3 of 1 plus 2. We'll check left hand side. 3 ones are 3 plus 2, that equal to 5. Right? Right hand side also 5 here. So this is satisfying the equation. Correct children? So x equal to 1 is the solution of this equation. Now we will see second one. 5y minus 3 equal to 6. Here also same thing. We want y. That means keep this y portion. That means 5y equal to minus 3 will go to right hand side, 6 plus 3. Now 5y equal to 6 plus 3 is 9. We want y only. So y equal to 9. This 5 is multiplying here. If you send to right hand side, it is dividing. Right children? Y equal to 9 by 5 is the solution for this equation. If we add, subtract, multiply, divide both the sides of an equation, it still holds. That means, see, 8x equal to 5 children. Here I have an equation. I can add plus 2 here and plus 2 here also. Then there is no change in this equation. Right children? So that I can write 8x plus 2 equal to 5 plus 2 is 7. So the before equation 8x equal to 5, it is same as 8x plus 2 equal to 7. Right children? There is no change. Same like that, if you subtract any value or if you multiply, divide any value, same number on both the sides of an equation, still it doesn't change. Let us start exercise 4.1 children. First one, complete the last column of this table. Right children? Here they have given one equation and value. Now we have to check the value is satisfying this equation or not. If it is satisfying, we have to write S. If it is not satisfying, we have to write no. Let us see the first one. X plus 3 equal to 0. Here the value is x equal to 3. Now substitute the value here. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 how much? It is 6. So it is not satisfying the equation. Right children? Now second one, x equal to 0. Put the value x equal to 0 here. 0 plus 3 is 3, not 0. So this is also not satisfying this equation. Now put the value x equal to minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3. Negative 3 and positive 3 will get cancelled. It is 0. Here right hand side also 0. That means it is S. Satisfying the equation. Minus 3 plus 3 gives 0 children. Fourth one, x minus 7 equal to 1. Here x equal to 7. We will check 7 minus 7. 7 minus 7 is 0 but not 1. Not equal to 1. So it is not satisfying the equation. Fifth one, x minus 7 equal to 1. Here x equal to 8. Now we will see 8 minus 7. 8 minus 7 is 1 only. It is satisfying. So x equal to 8 is satisfying the equation x minus 7 equal to 1. Sixth one, 5x equal to 25. Here value is x equal to 0. Now put x equal to 0 in this equation. 5 into 0, 0, not 25. So it is not satisfying the equation. Now x equal to 5, same equation. Put x equal to 5 here. 5 into 5. 5 here in x place also we are writing 5. 5 5s are 25. It is satisfying. So S. Eighth one, 5x equal to 25. X equal to minus 5. That means negative 5. Right children? 5 into minus 5. That equal to minus 25, not positive 25. So it is not satisfying this equation. Ninth one, m by 3 equal to 2. Here m equal to minus 6. M by 3. M equal to minus 6. We'll check. Minus 6 by 3. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, but minus 2 will come. Here they gave positive 2. So it is not satisfying the equation. 10th one, m by 3 equal to 2. Here m equal to 0. Put m equal to 0 into this equation. 0 by 3, 0 by any value it gives 0. So it is also not satisfying. 11th one, m by 3 equal to 2. Here m equal to 6. We'll check 6 by 3. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. So it is satisfying. Now second one children, check whether the value in the brackets is a solution to the given equation or not. First one, n plus 5 equal to 19. Here n equal to 1. we have to check the value is satisfying the equation or not. That means if LHS equal to RHS means the value is satisfying the equation. If LHS is not equal to RHS means the value is not satisfying the equation. That means the value is not the solution for this equation. Right children, let us start. Now put n equal to 1 here. 1 plus 5. What is 1 plus 5? We are doing LHS only children. 1 plus 5 means it is 6. Correct children, but here it is 19. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So n equal to 1 is not a solution here. Second one, 7n plus 5 equal to 19. N equal to minus 2. Now put n equal to minus 2 here. 7 of minus 2 plus 5. We are doing LHS part only. 7 into minus 2. Minus 14 plus 5 children. Minus 14 plus 5, it is minus 9. Now see here, it is 19. So this is not equal to 19. Correct? That means LHS is not equal to RHS. Here n equal to minus 2 is not satisfying this equation. So this is not the solution of this equation. See, 7n plus 5 equal to 19, n equal to 2. Now we'll put n equal to 2 here. 7 of 2 plus 5. 7 2s are 14 plus 5, that equal to 19. Here RHS value also 19 children. So here LHS is equal to RHS, right hand side value. That means n equal to 2 is the solution of this equation. Now D, 4p minus 3 equal to 13. Here p value is 1. Let's put p equal to 1. So we'll check is it satisfying the equation or not. 4 in p place we have to write 1 minus 3 here. 4 ones are 4 minus 3, that equal to 1, but not equal to 13 children. Right? RHS value is 13, right? It is not equal to the LHS. So here LHS is not equal to RHS. That means p equal to 1 is not satisfying this equation. So it is not a solution. 4p minus 3 equal to 13. Here p equal to minus 4. 4 in p place we have to write minus 4 minus 3 here. Right children? 4 into minus 4. Minus 16 minus 3 again. Minus 16 minus 3 means minus 19. Now see here RHS value is 13. So it is not equal to RHS. Therefore p equal to minus 4 is not the solution of this equation children. F1 4p minus 3 equal to 13. Here p equal to 0. Right? 4 in place of p we have to write 0 minus 3 children. 4 zeros are 0 minus 3. Again minus 3 is the answer. It is not equal to right hand side value, that is 13. So here also LHS is not equal to RHS. So p equal to 0 also not satisfying this equation. So this is also not solution for this equation children. Third question children. Solve the following equations by trial and error method. Here they have given one equation 5p plus 2 equal to 17. We have to use trial and error method children. That means we have to try various values for this variable. Here variable is p. We have to try 1, we can try 2, or we can try 3, 4, 5, many values. Which value is satisfying this equation, that is the solution for this equation children. Let us try p equal to 1. Right children? Now LHS side 5 into 1. In place of p we are writing 1. 5 into 1 plus 2 equal to 5 ones are 5 plus 2 children, that is 7. Here LHS is not equal to RHS. Right children? RHS is 17. No, we got 7. So that means it is not the solution for this equation. Let us try p equal to 2. Now we will check LHS. 5 in p place we have to write 2 plus 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. What is our RHS? It is 17. So here also LHS is not equal to RHS. That means p equal to 2 also not the solution for this equation. Let us try p equal to 3. So 5 into 3 plus 2. 5 3s are 15 plus 2 children, that is 17. See here RHS value also 17. Here LHS is equal to RHS. So P equal to 3 is the solution for the given equation, children. Second one, 3m minus 14 equal to 4, children. Here also we have to try various values for the given variable, children. Let's try m equal to 4. So we'll find out LHS value 3 of 4. In place of m we have to write the value 4 minus 14. 3 4s are 12 minus 14, children. 12 minus 14 means minus 2. What is our RHS value? Actually it is 4. But here we got minus 2. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So m equal to 4 is not the solution for the given equation. Now we'll try m equal to 5, children. 3 of 5 minus 14. 3 5s are 15 minus 14, children, that equal to 1. What is our RHS value? It is 4. So here also LHS is not equal to RHS. Right, children? So this is also not the solution. Let's try m equal to 6. 3 into 6 minus 14. 3 6 are 18 minus 14, children, that equal to 4. Now see RHS value 4. Here also 4. Same. So LHS is equal to RHS. That means m equal to 6 is the solution for the given equation, children. Fourth question, children. Write equations for the following statements. First one, the sum of numbers x and 4 is 9. Sum means addition of numbers x and 4. That means x plus 4. Sum of x plus 4 is means equal to 9. This is the equation, children. X plus 4 equal to 9. Second one, 2 subtracted from y is 8. 2 subtracted from y. That means y we have to write first. Subtracted how much? 2. Y minus 2 is, that means equal to 8. This is second equation, children. 10 times a is 70. A we know 10 times of a. That means 10 into a. 10a is equal to 70. 70. Now fourth one, the number b is divided by 5 gives 6. The number b is divided by 5. b divided by 5 gives means equal to 6. b by 5 equal to 6, children. Fifth one, 3/4 of t is 15. 3/4 means 3 by 4, children, of t. That means 3 by 4 of t is equal to 15. Otherwise you can write 3t by 4 equal to 15 also. Sixth one, 7 times m plus 7 gets you 77. 7 times m. That means 7 into m. 7m plus 7. Addition 7 gets you or gives you 77. 7m plus 7 equal to 77. This is sixth equation, children. Seventh one, 1/4 of number x minus 4 gives 4, children. 1/4, that means 1 by 4 of x, of number x. 1 by 4 of x minus 4 gives 4, that equal to 4, children. Or else you can write x by 4, same thing I am writing here, x by 4 minus 4 equal to 4. This is the equation, children. Eighth one, if you take away 6 from 6 times y, you get 60, children. If you take away 6, that means minus 6 you have to write from 6 times y. 6 times y means 6 into y. 6y you have to write first. So 6y minus 6, you get 6. That equal to 6 children. Ninth one, if you add 3 to 1/3 of z, you get 30. If you add 3 to 1/3 of z, that means 1 by 3 of z. 1 by 3 of z, if you add 3 plus 3, right children? You get 30, that equal to 30. Same thing I am writing here. 1 by 3 z means z by 3 also you can write. Plus 3 gives you 30. This is the equation children. Fifth question children. Write the following equations in statement forms. Now they have given the equation. We have to write the statement. See first one. P plus 4 equal to 15. Here P and 4 addition gives you 15. So we can write the sum of P and 4 is 15. Second one, m minus 7 equal to 3 children. That means here 7 is subtracted from m. Right? 7 is subtracted from m. M is first here. So 7 is subtracted from m is 3. Seven is subtracted from m is 3. Now third one, 2m equal to 7 children. Here 2 and m product is 7. Right children? Otherwise you can write twice of m is 7. So we'll write twice of m is 7. Fourth one, m by 5 equal to 3 children. Here 5 is dividing m, that gives you 3. Right children? So here we can write 1 by 5 of m or 1/5 of m is 3. One-fifth of m is 3. Fifth one, 3m by 5 equal to 6 children. Here m is multiplying 3 by 5. Right? So we can write 3/5 of m is 6. Sixth one, 3p plus 4 equal to 25 children. Here p is multiplying 3 and we are adding 4. That gives 25 children. So we can write 3 times of p added to 4 is 25. 3 times of p is added to number 4 gives 25. Seventh one, 4p minus 2 equal to 18 children. Here 2 is subtracted from the product of 4 and p. That gives 18. Right children? So we can write 2 is subtracted from the product, or you can write from 4 times of p also you can write. From the product of 4 and p gives 18. Eighth one, p by 2 plus 2 equal to 8 children. Here 2 is added to p by 2. That gives 8. Right children? So here we can write 2 is added to half of p children. 1 by 2 means half only. Half of p is 8. Sixth question children, set up an equation in the following cases. First one, Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more than 5 times the marbles Pramit has. Irfan has 37 marbles. Take M to be the number of Pramit's marbles. Right children, number of marbles Irfan has is 37. Number of marbles Pramit has, they said to take M. Right children? Here what they are saying the statement, Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more. More means plus. More than 5 times Pramit has. How many marbles Pramit has? M. 5 times Pramit has means 5 times of Pramit marbles. Pramit marbles. Right children? Plus 7. Right? Irfan says that he has 7 marbles. 7 more than plus 5 times 5 into Pramit has marbles. Right? 5 times of Pramit marbles. So how many marbles Irfan has? They have already given that he has 37. Right children? Now 5 into Pramit has M marbles plus 7, that equal to 37. That means 5M plus 7 equal to 37 is the equation children. Now second one children. Lakshmi's father's age is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Take Lakshmi's age to be Y years. Here they said to take Lakshmi's age is Y. So let the Lakshmi's age is Y. Now Lakshmi's father's age already given that 49 years children. Right? So what is the statement here? He is 4 years older than. 4 years older means 4 years more age. That means plus 4. Right? He is 4 years older than 3 times of Lakshmi's age. 3 times of Lakshmi's age. 3 into Lakshmi's age. That is her father's age. Right children? What is Lakshmi's father's age? 49. 3 of Lakshmi's age here, Y. We have taken as Y. Plus 4 equal to 49. That means 3Y plus 4 equal to 49 children. This is the equation. Third one children. The teacher tells the class that the highest mark obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. The highest score is 87. Take the lowest score to be L. Let the lowest marks L children. Highest score is already given that 87. What is the statement? The teacher tells that the highest mark obtained by a student in her class is, the highest mark is 87. Right? That is twice the lowest mark. Twice, that means 2 times of lowest mark plus 7. Simple. 2 times of what is lowest mark? Here we have taken as L. Plus 7, that is highest mark. 87 already given. So 2L plus 7 equal to 87 is the equation children. Fourth one children. In an isosceles triangle, the vertex angle is twice either base angle. Let the base angle be B in degrees. Remember that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Right children? We know that isosceles triangle has 2 equal angles. If this is B means this is also B. Now they are saying that vertex angle is twice of base angle. Right children? Vertex angle is twice of base angle. That means this angle is twice of base angle means vertex angle is twice of base angle, 2 times of B. Right, this is base angle, 2 times of B. That means this is 2B children. Right, this is 2B. Now we know that 2 angles are same. If this is B means this is also B. Right, now what is the statement? Sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That means sum of angles of a triangle, this angle B plus this angle B plus vertex angle, now we found 2B. 2b is equal to 180 degrees. That is the equation. Now you can add all the terms because all the terms with b only. b plus 2b. 1, 1 and 2. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. 4b is equal to 180 degrees. This is the equation, children. We'll finish the remaining questions in next session, children. Thank you very much.